Hey everyone, it's Nessa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a trying out new products video of this little Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. It's called the Art in the Streets palette. I've been wanting to get this for so long because I just want something to where like I have a whole bunch of shimmers in my other palettes, but I don't have like a lot of like nice matte colors to go with it, and I like this because it has multiple shades in here that I can use, so I just am not left with a whole bunch of shimmers. I have tried this out once before, but I was kind of rushing, so now I'm just going to actually like really give it a good test and see how this works. So let's just get into this video. So I'm going to start off with the primer that I always use, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. And so I'm just going to put like two dots of that on my eyes. I've never tried Wet n Wild eyeshadows before, so this is a first for me, but I've heard good reviews. I love, their contour palette, and I use, their eyebrow powders are really pigmented. Like, I have to dab. Look how much I dab on my hands when I use the shadows. Like, they're so pigmented. So I hope that these are just as pigmented as those. So I set my primer, and now I'm going to dip into the palette. I'm going to try and just use the little thingies that were in here fell out. But I'm just going to try and use just these colors. I'm going to try and create a look with it, just because I want to give it a fair shot and just see if the palette, like this palette alone, works and like the shadows are good. So for my first shade, I'm going to be taking my fluffy brush. I'm going to just take some of this yellow shade. I might mix some of the orange shade in there, but we'll see. Look how much comes off of it. I don't think you can see that, but okay, I'm really not seeing anything, like hardly anything, guys. I'm taking a generous amount too, like, oh gosh, they're so powdery. Ooh, look at that. Like, it just looks like a big splotch of powder on my eyes. Like, you can definitely see that it's there, but it's not as pigmented as I wanted it to be. It's very sheer. Alright, I'm gonna try taking this orange shade right here, and I'm gonna take it on a blending brush. Okay, so you see how much I get on there. Let's see how much pigment shows up. Okay, this one's not too bad. I think it's definitely usable. I just feel like it's kind of hard to blend out. Like, once you set that pigment there, there's really no moving it. Not liking how that's looking so far. Excuse me. Whew. I'm gonna try and blend it out with that yellow shade. Where's the brush? Okay. So, got the yellow shade on there. Let's see how that blends out. No. Like, can you guys see that? Like, it doesn't move. It's just a line right in the crease, and it's like, it's not blending out or anything. Like, at least it's more pigmented, but it's not blending. I'm gonna use some of this green shade. Take the green, and I might mix with the orange later, but okay, see, a lot comes up. You see how, like, the brush has a lot of pigment, but when you pack it on and you kind of blend it out, it just feels very chalky and uneven. You see how, let me get closer. Do you guys see how patchy that is? Like, it just doesn't blend. I was like, I tried looking for this for so long. Like, I went to like almost 3 Walmarts and 3 Targets or whatever, but none of them had like the little colorful quads. They only had like the basic ones, and I was just like, oh, I really want this one because I like colorful matte shades because I love playing with color. Like, the pigment's there, but it's just like when you blend it out, it really doesn't blend out. Like, the green shade isn't terrible. Like, it isn't terrible. It shows up a lot better than the other shades. Let me try and make this more even. Alright, well, I'm gonna be a little bold. I'm gonna try and see how this works. I'm going to use the blue shade on the lid. Let's see what that looks like. Like, it's a pretty color, and you get a lot of pigment on it, but I just feel like it's just kind of chalky. And it's very sheer. Like, I can still see my eyes. You know, like, I can still see my lid, if that makes sense. It doesn't blend well with other colors. It literally just looked like I put like a tint. Like, I can even see in the camera, like, it just doesn't, it's not as pigmented as I wanted it to be. No. I just had to stop filming because I wasn't feeling it, and I didn't want to waste good eyeliner and all that stuff to make it try and look better when I knew that it wasn't going to do anything. So my overall thoughts on this little palette right here is, if you want to pair it with another palette that's better, okay, but by itself it's probably not worth it. I know that it's like I think it was like $3 or $4. The only shades that were really decent in the palette were the green one and the orange one. I tried the purple one, that one was very sheer. I put a little bit on the outer corner of my eye, but you can barely see it. And then the blue, too sheer for me. The yellow barely showed up. Like, barely. Like, yes, I'm a deeper skin tone, but I've seen yellows that show up a lot better than this one. So, that's just my opinion. It might work out for you, it might not, but you know, it's just all about trial and error. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that little palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you tried this palette, you know, tell me your experience with it, or if you tried any other Wet n Wild eyeshadows, I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope that I can see you guys next time. Bye.